Hey guys, what's up? It's your buddy Keith, and I am here live again in the control room at the one and only world famous Essex Recording Studios, just outside London in Southend-on-Sea, England, baby. And I've got what is like a time capsule Case Queen 2008 Fender American Standard Sienna Burst HSS, the fat strat. You get the humbucker, single coil, single coil. And this thing, guys, one owner, original receipt, hang tag, still has the sticker, the foil sticker over the tremolo cavity. This thing's never been used, never been inserted, which is wild. They don't even do these stickers anymore, by the way, guys. And the Sienna Burst finish on this body is just tremendous. Doesn't get better than this, guys. 13 years old, almost 14 years old, because we're weeks away from 2022. It's just really cool. Very cool guitar with the SKB proper Fender flight case here. They don't make them like this anymore. All the new ones are made in China and are kind of flimsy. But yeah, we're going to talk about this. If you're new to the channel, smash that like button, hit subscribe, come join our circle of friends. You can follow us on all the socials at Essex Recording Studios, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that good stuff. And if you want to buy this guitar, it's going on our website in about an hour. I'm going to have this thing listed. So EssexRecordingStudios.com or go to Reverb.com. The verb of re. And you can find the 2008 Fender American Standard Sienna Burst waiting for you there. All right, so let's chat about what is going on with this guitar. So 2008 American Standard, it was sold at Regent's, what does it say? Regent Sound of London, Denmark Street. So Denmark Street, for all of you who are not from the UK, Denmark Street is like Sunset Boulevard for musicians and for guitars here in the UK. It is like the capital of Europe. I wouldn't say the UK, like it's the capital of all of Europe for guitar sales. It's one street, central London, Denmark Street, and it is where all of the most famous guitar shops are. Like every shop on that street is a guitar shop. Yamaha's UK headquarters and European headquarters for Yamaha Music, their pianos, their guitars, everything is right around the corner from there. And that's where this came from. One owner, guys. The American Standard Series at this time, you've seen the names go back and forth. There's the America Series, American Standard Series, American Professional Series. They're all kind of different fancy marketing names for the same thing, which is Fender's American Standard Stratocaster that is built to top spec for the masses. You know, it's not their custom shop model, it's not their deluxe model, it's not their elite. It doesn't have all the fancy electronics going on. Generally, you get them as either 3 single coils or a 2 single coil and a humbucker, and you get some good finishes with it, and you get top American build quality. It is the standard. It's the series that generally everyone aspires to have. You know, today they call it the American Professional Series, and that's where we're at with that. For this particular year, too, they changed the specs. They go back and forth. Sometimes they do 1 roller string tree, which people like, and sometimes they do 2 roller string trees. You know, some people say, oh, I like it when there's less holes drilled into wood. Great. This one has light lacquer gloss over the headstock and the fretboard. Earlier models had no gloss over the headstock. I happen to like this. I think it's a really, really good look. The Sienna Burst is just historically one of the most sought after finishes. I think it looks killer with black dot inlays. I love the black dot inlays or the abalone inlays you get on the deluxe models. But just a classic combo. And I mean, look at these deep grain patterns going on here. It's just a striking, classy instrument. On the back, I mean, this thing's mint condition, guys. I can't find a single mark on it. On the back, you have a beautiful maple neck, light bird's eye in some places. There you go. There, get some more bird's eye, kind of sprinkled throughout. More over here. You've got the Corona California neck plate. Still has the little inspection stickers that people usually peel off. And then again, this beautiful Sienna burst finish, kind of a waterfall with the grain patterns. Very, very cool, very unique. Wow. Skunk stripe down the neck. And then you get to the back of the headstock where we see our serial number. So Z or Z, as they say over here. 8, so that's the zeros, the naughties. After the 1990s, they have what they call over here the naughties. Very naughty, very bad. No, it's the naughts, as in 0. So from 2000 to 2010, you have the Z serial number, and then 8, so it's a 2008. We know it's a 2008 as well because it was sold early 2009. And we have the hang tag as well with the matching serial number. Z8238460, 238460. Very, very cool. All right, so we've got that. Got a little bit of case candy. Came with a tuner. Regent Sound was kind enough to throw in a tuner. You got your Fender original strap, your owner's manual. You've got your whammy bar that's never been used. And a few adjustment pieces, the keys for the case. Let me pull that out. Don't want that resting on there. Very good. And just a really nice instrument. I mean, back almost 14 years ago, this was 1,100 pounds is what they paid for it. 1,100 British pounds sterling. You're not getting a new American Strat for that anymore. I think they start right around 1,500 pounds. Welcome to inflation, and it's only going up. Prices are only going up as this pandemic continues to have widespreading consequences between inflation and between supply chain issues. These maple necks are getting harder to get from Canada to America for the Fender factory to build these. There's been issues with that. So I think what Fender announced, what I saw, was something between Fender and Gibson are announcing like 10 to 15% price increases just for next year alone, based on everything that's transpired with coronavirus the past 2 years. So it's gonna be a wild ride, guys. I'd say I would not expect prices to go down, not only anytime soon, but ever. It's never happened. There's been loads of disasters, wars, Cold War, Vietnam War, Gulf War. There's been all sorts of conflicts throughout time. There's been the 9/11 happened. We had the stock market crash in 1989. We had the crazy financial crisis in 2008. Prices have never gone down. They only go up. Guitars and fine watches like Rolex, they generally go up about 5% a year. Very safe investment. So if you want to buy one, it's just like, get in early, guys. Get in on the ground floor, because each year the prices only go up, and it also drives the price up on the secondhand market. Because what's your alternative? Yeah, you're going to pay less for a secondhand guitar than a new one, but each year that price is going to go up too. So that's all I can say about that. It's not an investment financial advisory channel here. We're a guitar channel. So we'll go back to talking about this guitar. You got lovely white knobs with all the gold font there. Everything's nice and intact. Looks like still has the plastic from the pick guard wrapped around it there in some places. Wild stuff, guys. All right, and we've got the vintage style saddles on the 2-point tremolo, which I like. I think the vintage style saddles look cool, and I like the 2-point system versus the 6 screws. Yeah, just really nice. All right, I got to get going because I've got a billion videos to do for y'all. We're getting this one up too. We just recorded on this Charvel Sandeep Super Strat. This is for the shredders that like to go nuts on the whammy bar with the Floyd Rose. That was just used to record the entire Forged in Black album that's about to be released that we did here in the studio. So stay tuned. All right, it's late. I got to go. Follow us on all the socials. Make sure you hit subscribe. Thanks for liking the video. If you want to buy this, just get in touch. Hit me up, send me a message, or just click buy and check out. I'll pack it for you myself. All right, guys. See y'all later.